So by the dimming daylight and with a nice glass of whiskey from Tennessee, let's begin today's video. Welcome back to Non-Bespoke Elegance. This is your old friend Hua An, a Chinese with Western style. And today I bring you a very special pair of shoes from Vince Camuto again.
Welcome to Non-Bespoke Elegance. No fast fashion, only timeless classics. No cheap made, no high price tags. I am your friend, menswear enthusiast, Hua An.
So today I bring you this beautiful pair of Capital Oxford from Vince Camuto called Eric. It's double E-R-I-C. So Eric model from Vince Camuto. It's a plain capital Oxford. Very much resembles Allen Edmonds Park Avenue. So that one is a timeless classic for our shoe enthusiasts. And if you have not heard of it, definitely make sure to check out Allen Edmonds Park Avenue. So this one, plain capital Oxford from Vince Camuto, Eric, is, in my opinion, the twin of Park Avenue. So this beautiful pair is in the color dark brown. And you can see it much resembles Allen Edmonds Park Avenue Chili. This one retails around $250 and I got it on sale for only 90 bucks. And it is really a decent, great buy. And I encountered this deal several months ago. It is bench-made in Portugal by expert craftsmen. Bench-made, I do think it is the same meaning as Goodyear Welted in Portugal by craftsmen and also machine. So Goodyear Welted definitely involves a lot of machine work, like machine sewn, machine welted, and it is quite different from handmade. I'm really surprised by the fact that Vince Camuto ceased their production for men's dress shoes these days, because in my opinion it is really a great dress shoe. In terms of the leather quality, it is calf skin, very soft, very neat, very pliable, and very light. I mean, this is probably one of the lightest pair I owned. I'll get you more detailed footage here.
Since this shoe is made in Portugal, I'm guessing the leather definitely they source from Europe. Great tanneries. The breathing holes are self-evident.
For the lining material, it is pigskin, very high quality pigskin, very soft and very neat.
Great pigskin lining.
Next, let's talk about the construction. So for this one, fundamentally it is a Goodyear Welted shoe with 270-degree Goodyear Welted.
You can see the Goodyear Welted stitches along the welt and the upper of the sole. It's a 270-degree Goodyear Welted with no stitches at the back.
The stitches on the top of the sole, we can see that, and it is 8 stitches per inch.
So let's do the measure. It comes out to be 8 stitches per inch.
And we can definitely tell it's a hidden stitch at bottom, although there is a indentation line here, but that is, I believe, for decoration only, but it is definitely a hidden stitch, a hidden channel stitch at the bottom.
We can tell again, the Goodyear Welted stitch. Also on the bottom, we have appears to be a open channel stitching, however it is closed channel stitching because we cannot see the stitches.
For 8 stitches per inch, or even less, 7, the shoe would look fantastic from the top for the neatness of the stitches. Why I said it's a twin of Allen Edmonds Park Avenue is because it's also a plain capital Oxford, and also it employs stitching methods very much resembles Park Avenue. For example, we have a capital part. The capital is the upper of the capital is sewed to the vamp by a double stitch method. Here we can see it's a double stitch. And here on the from the quarter to the vamp, this part all on is using a triple stitch method. So we can see triple stitching here. So double stitch on the capital here, and triple stitch along the vamp. Very solid construction methods. And this triple stitch all the way extends to the quarter. And also this one is a 6-eyelet Oxford shoe, as much as we talked before on our Vince Camuto Totten one. So that Totten full-broke wingtip Oxford is also using a 6-eyelet design. We all know that Allen Edmonds is known for having a 6-eyelet design. 6-eyelet design is a trademark of Allen Edmonds. However, on Vince Camuto, most of the models, especially Oxfords, they use a 6-eyelet design as well. And here, for the construction part, we have a single seam going along, very elegant and classic. A classic and simple enough design of a single seam. Next, let's talk about aesthetics. So for aesthetics, we have a really slim shoe from a very nice and slim shoe last. This shoe is built on, and we have a classic slightly chiseled round toe here. An overall very slim and sexy Oxford with the toe part slightly chiseled to be more modern. Moving towards the side look, the outer side look, we have a very balanced shoe with the toe part leaning towards the ground. Instead of curving up like many cheap shoes, and we have a very simple and elegant side look due to the fact that this one is a capital Oxford with no broguing at all. A very simple, minimalist design. That's a trademark of a plain capital Oxford. And we have the toe part stays very near to the ground, which is a trademark of a high-end shoe. Moving towards the rear quarter here, the back, we have a non-tapered and a relatively short heel part with a non-significant gap here. You can barely tell there's a gap, and no matter you see from the back or see from the side. So we have the leather stacks to be nailed together to form the heel. And also the intersection between the upper and the heel, the gap is negligible. It's very aesthetic. The small and tiny gap here at the rear quarter is due to the fact that this shoe is built by a 270-degree Goodyear Welted method instead of full Goodyear Welted, which is 360-degree. So that way, as long as there are no welt and no stitches, so using a 270-degree Goodyear Welted technique, they're able to make the gap less pronounced. And also we have a nice constructed, nice shape rear quarter here, and we can feel the heel counter. That heel counter on the one hand gives your foot more protection. On the other hand, it helps to shape the rear quarter to a very elegant look. You can tell from the great shape of the rear quarter, the heel counter definitely plays a part. Moving towards the inner side, where the arch is, we have a great arch support, very decent arch support, which makes your foot more comfortable. When they build the welt, they carve the welt really deep so that the slim waist here at the bottom and the arch support is naturally formed. A very carved in welt, very sexy, slim waist, so the arch support is self-evident. And we take a look at the bottom of the shoe. This is really a beauty. The bottom is formed with a single sole, it's not thick, and also it's a plain leather outsole. Usually high-end shoes has a leather sole that is only made of leather and a small piece of rubber here for heel protection and add more traction. This one is definitely one of the high-end shoes. It was built on a single leather outsole with a Vince Camuto brand name, and also says bench made in Portugal by expert craftsmen here. We have a faux leather sole, a faux leather bottom with the brand name bench made in Portugal by expert craftsmen in the middle, a very unified, harmonious bottom. So hopefully you enjoyed today's video on this beautiful, elegant 6-eyelet cap-toe Oxford from Vince Camuto. The color is dark brown, which is also very much resemble the chili color of Allen Edmonds Park Avenue. This one is definitely, in my opinion, really a twin of Allen Edmonds Park Avenue. I sincerely wish you enjoyed today's review on this beautiful pair. And remember, stay tuned. And if you like my channel and my content, please hit the subscribe button. And I will see you next one.